What is up, my beautiful mates of YouTube, and you are beautiful. My name is Aussie Marcel, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about 3 great unisex scents. But before I get into that, I just wanted to send a word of thanks and appreciation to friend of the channel Jess, who sent me this amazing care package filled to the brim with amazing vegan snacks and also this incredible Motley Crue t-shirt from their final 2014 tour. And I love it when bands use the word final tour because we all know they all come back for the money in the end. But yeah, so this is just a thank you to the friend of the channel Jess. Really appreciate it. Unisex fragrances. Starting things off with Oud 24 Hours. This is a clone of Tom Ford's Black Orchid. The only thing it isn't a clone of is the performance and the price. This only costs $50 Australian, whereas Tom Ford's Black Orchid will set you back over $200 Australian. Now admittedly, the performance isn't as great as Tom Ford's Black Orchid. I mean, Black Orchid is one of those scents where you spray it on and if you don't scrub it off vigorously, it'll last over 24 hours on your skin. This is only about an 8-hour scent. I have read reports online that Oud 24 Hours can last up to about 12 hours, but it really does depend on the batch you receive. As for this though, it smells incredible and it's a very close approximation to Black Orchid. It's dusty, warm, spicy, sweet, it's got some chocolate notes to it as well, and there's a heavy dose of florals here as well. This is the epitome of a fantastic unisex fragrance. People are going to turn their heads when you're wearing this one and they're going to ask you what you're wearing, and you're going to be able to tell them it's Oud 24 Hours, or if you want, you could probably lie and say it's Black Orchid. Don't worry, we've all been there, we've all worn a clone at some point in our lives and tried to pass it off as the real thing. There's no shame in it, well maybe some shame, but it's up to you really at the end of the day, and either way I highly recommend this fragrance. Next up is Calvin Klein's Bee. A lot of people are super critical of the Calvin Klein fragrances. They have poor performance and I completely understand that. What Calvin Klein don't get enough credit for is just how many unisex scents they actually release. I think they're all pretty good and highly underrated. This is no exception to that, and I love the bottle design. Matte black with grey accents. I'm gonna have to spray this one. Atomizer is super solid as well. Aromatic, green, floral. There's some musk here as well. Now the florals in this to my nose come across as rose. Now I must admit a lot of floral fragrances come across quite rosy to my nose. Rose isn't an official listed note here, but I could swear it actually has rose in it. It also has this like kind of vibrant mandarin note in the opening. If you don't like, say, the citrus notes of CK1, maybe try CKB because I think it's a more versatile scent. You can wear this all seasons, all occasions. Performance is okay at about 6 hours, and this is going to get you compliments as well. It just smells so fresh and clean, but it's not shower jelly or soapy. It's got a unique fresh and clean fragrance to it. The best thing about CKB is the fact that this bottle, 200 ml, costs $35 at Chemist Warehouse. At that price, it is an absolute steal and pretty affordable for most people. And finally, I'm going to be recommending any Yuzu based fragrance, but in particular, Boys To Yuzu by Karl Lagerfeld. This is a men's scent. It's marketed as a men's scent, but I think Yuzu is one of those notes that is perfectly unisex. The bottle design here is fantastic as well. Really classy, top notch, heavy. I'm not going to spray it, but it smells so fantastic. The note of Yuzu is the citrus note for those of you that aren't the biggest fans of citrus. I'm not the biggest fan of citrus-based fragrances, but Yuzu is just so divine as a note. It's like tart and a little sweet at the same time. It doesn't smell cloying like some lemon or orange-based scents, and I think it smells much more unique than even a bergamot scent. Performance for Boys To Yuzu is, let's say 6 to 7 hours. It's decent, but nothing mind-blowing. The price though is pretty solid at about $45. Just shop around for this one because I have seen it online for cheaper and more expensive. I picked this one up for $45 at Priceline in my local town. At that price, I strongly recommend it, and This is going to be exceptional in the summertime and in the high heat. The thing with citrus-based scents is that you can wear them in wintertime as well, and they help you stand apart from the people that are wearing really dense, heavy, sweet scents. Either way, you can't go wrong with any of the 3 fragrances that I recommended today. If you've ever worn them before, let me know in the comments below. I can't wait to hear from you guys. And until the next video, my name is Aussie Marcel, and I'll catch you guys around.